racks, 100 racks up in my safe. I've been dreaming
of
pulling up
pulling up in that race. Get twisted.
I got Gucci on my belt, but my
insect.
Be surprised if my biggest hater made a fan page. You taking orders from your boss, you man-made.
I don't know why, dude. I just have a feeling this is going to be a wild series. I don't know why. Even though we know the way it's supposed to go.
Here we go. Everyone is
All right, guys, we're about to come to you. Looking at these maps and modes, we'll go back to the desk, and then you'll be on.
Perfect.
playing. Want to avoid a loser's bracket.
OpTic Texas, man. Win and you're into the winner's bracket. Lose and, well, you're not.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, man. Lose and you're not going to be in that winner's bracket for your own major. So you got to completely forget about that loss yesterday versus New York. And you got to come out swinging, man. We got to get more discipline when we talk about a team like Atlanta FaZe, because those little mistakes that they were making yesterday, a team like Atlanta will be able to capitalize on it.
So currently with the numbers, we'll see. This is an opportunity for them. However, Shotzi ends up hitting a nice long-range fight. Eventually does get traded out, so the numbers still somewhat low for OpTic as they look to make the rotation now toward Kitchen. Can they lock this one down? A nice gunfight victory there for Bruce as he's able to take away 2.
Oh, that's big kills right there from Dashy. He finds those 2 kills. Atlanta FaZe thought that they had the numbers in that break situation. But eventually, OpTic hold the line. The setup is too strong as they are finding all the kills in the feed. They're not making any mistakes, man. They're not giving up their lives for free. Everyone's playing their corners. No one's trying to overextend to find some kills. So far, this has been a stellar hard point from OpTic. The final 15 is potentially going to go in favor of Atlanta. They sort of got themselves right back into this game. You just got to start winning some rotation, because that's 5 out of 6 hills that OpTic Texas on his first rotation of hard points. They were able to win it, so they start off with the initial time, and that's why they currently have the lead.
They do indeed. It is a welcoming sight to see OpTic Texas playing as well as they have off the first set of rotations, though, Jay. As we said, the opening hard point is everything, considering that you're facing off against the best S&D team basically in CDL history. Based off of record, you got to come through, walk away with the opening hard point. And they were able to win this Hotel HP last time that these rosters faced off. However, last time it was in game 4. Dashy dropped the 40 bomb, but right now it seems to be a collective effort across the board. How about the new addition and Dan Ghosty, 17 and 13, about to have a minute and a half inside of the hill, doing everything right now for the squad. FaZe struggling just to even see P1 right now.
One shot, they're both one shot, go fast. They're both one shot, go fast. One is new. It could be bottom bed, by the way.
All right, coming out of the listening in 3, 2, 1.
All right, these boys are firing. Jay, like I said, the last time that you and I casted over OpTic on Hotel Hardpoint, it sounded exactly like this when they were taking it to the Gorillas. And right now in the opener, you hear that same level of communication again. The boys are yelling. They are screaming after every single kill that they get. Dashy going on a run. Shotzi as well. His opportunity for 5 ends up coming to a halt, but they can be happy with the lead that they have, but they still have to be careful. 30 points gets Atlanta right back in this.
Yeah, 30 points gets Atlanta right back into this. But back to the comms, man. You can hear everybody roaring. OpTic knows what they are playing for. A winner's bracket spot at their own major.
I don't know if you feel it, Atlanta, but this feels like the same exact scenario that we saw OpTic Texas play when they played against Atlanta FaZe the last time around. It was 250 to 248. The pinch comes in from Abizi, so you're able to get this final 10, but it's all about these gunfights over towards next. There's 2 players from OpTic Texas who spawn across the map. So it's the last 2 guys that have the big hook at least gets 1. Now it's all left up to Dashy. He drops. Atlanta FaZe, they win that rotation. They should be able to set up.
And they can't win here. Atlanta cannot win here. They have to try to chain it towards P1, which has been the hill that OpTic Texas have found a lot of success. But ATL, they're finding all the kills in the feed. OpTic Texas pointing out towards Bevram. They're still trying to put pressure on. Only 5 seconds left towards top plat. Tie game. This is going to be a photo finish.
This is indeed. It's a 4-point game as we fly in for P1. Is this about to be the comeback here for Atlanta FaZe? Surely for OpTic Texas, you cannot squander an opportunity, a chance like this, as here comes the streak. It's 2 for 1 trade in favor of Atlanta. However, Dashy, Shotzi able to come away with the few. OpTic now inside of the point. Abizi ends up getting found out. It's a 1v1. Dashy's able to take it. Back and forth we go. Who can walk away with the opening hard point? It's going to be free time. Who's going to jump in? It could be Hook's chance. It could be Hook's chance. And there was a 2-point game. This time it's a 3-point game. And in both occasions, it is OpTic winning the hard point. And boy, did they need that opener, Jay. Good God.
Oh my God, Lando. What a photo finish to that map number 1. OpTic Texas kind of scrambled when you got over towards that Plat Hill, but they did a great job of just contesting from the front, not allowing Atlanta FaZe to win off of that Plat Hill. Now in the 3v4 situation, Hook's at least able to even the numbers, making it 3v3 by taking down a BZ. So you have a lot of time to work with. Do they decide to wrap this bomb over towards B? That might be the play call. Dead Silence is invested from Hook.
This is free.
To be able to get this bomb plant down for free. Now it's going to force Atlanta FaZe to retake in a 3v3 situation.
Love that call. See how it works out. We talk so often about with bomb down on attack. A few opportunities squandered yesterday versus New York. Can they right the ship this time? Now versus Atlanta. Ghosty making things that much easier. He's got the sound cues on Slasher. Easy gunfight there for the Rook. As now it is all on to Simp. 1v3, 25 seconds to go, and he will get cleaned up. Ghosty going big at the end.
That's just good work right there from OpTic, even after getting first blooded.
And we know with Duril yesterday, you can absolutely shoot through some of these walls, the couch included. Celium looking to try to find that angle. Time continues to tick away. Ghosty's at least able to answer for one. Celium gets involved in the fight. Now it is all down to Shotzi. Position, no, but he gets out of dodge. And with that, he can play with the objective, as that is going to be all he has to rely on. One player is going to be on the defuse. He has to make a run, but Slasher is on it. Can Shotzi get here in time? Goes for the Dolphin dive.
Oh!
No, he does not. So close. Finds both kills, but Atlanta FaZe laughing their way to a defuse. Jay, that was just milliseconds away.
Shotzi almost just made the play, Lando. He almost made the play because Atlanta FaZe, they knew that the bomb was planted for stretch. Yeah, that small moment. That small moment going through side doors eventually what cost him. Wonder if he does decide to go for that dive, able to put his gun up a little bit quicker. He's able to take him down, but Atlanta FaZe, no hesitation on the defuse, able to take the first defensive round. Now go up 4-2.
5 rounds to 3 in favor of Atlanta FaZe. Can Dashy Sniper be the difference? As Celium able to take him down. Dashy has got the long range weapon, and he wasn't even able to see MC. Hook 1v4. Can he pull off something crazy and keep this game going? White flag by no means out. Gets a bit of info, but the same thing can be said for Atlanta. Celium on the desk gets taken down. 2 more to go.
Now it's a 1v2, and you have Dead Silence to work with, so Hook is definitely in a position to make this clutch happen. He's just gonna go for the chow. He finds the first, can't snap onto the second. A BZ able to close out the search and destroy for Atlanta FaZe. Hook almost made that possible though, man. He almost got it done. But Atlanta FaZe close out the surge, and they extend that S&D win streak to 12 now. Yeah, this is a big situation. If OpTic can find a couple kills, Dashy and Shotzi combined for 2, but you still have to worry about a BZ who's maintaining kitchen control. Only 20 seconds left on the round, 15-9 and lives remaining. OpTic have one more good push. It all starts with this gunfight. A BZ's able to win it. And at least the trade is there. Now OpTic have full control of kitchen. Ghosty flies through connector. They can stack this point.
They absolutely can. Simp, he goes for the Dolphin dive. Any kill would be huge. He eventually drops, but it's a team kill. It is a team kill, so that zone will not move as fast. Will that be enough? Can they get OpTic Texas over the finish line, or can Atlanta make a dent? Slasher goes for the dive, and it will be a round 1 victory for OpTic. Goodness sake, Jay, it felt like they could not jump in. They finally get their window of opportunity.
FaZe need a break. They do the same exact thing that OpTic just did, but no, the pitch comes in for Shotzi. Ties it perfectly with that Dead Silence. Takes down 2. Hook finds the third. He finds the last player off, which is going to be Slasher. And now you see those spawns for Atlanta FaZe all the way across the map. This is going to be a defensive win for OpTic Texas to now put themselves...
Oh, Dashy
no.
escapes with 1 HP. OpTic Texas currently with numbers, and as we said, it is just one more segment. Are they about to lock this one up right now? Is it about to be a 3-0 in the control? And yes, it will be. Remaining flawless on attacks versus FaZe. And that is how you answer. That is how you reply. A shocker here in game number 3.
This is where OpTic can start to pull away with this game. You just have to win these gunfights to win this rotation over towards top cantinas. As now all of Atlanta FaZe putting pressure on through the back alley. But there's only 3 players here from OpTic, and every single player finds a kill. The last player in Slasher, he drops. And what a perfect chain from OpTic Texas from Tint towards Cantinas is now going to force Atlanta FaZe to try to execute a break on one of the money hills on Mercado Hardpoint. OpTic are just growing this lead more and more as time goes. Shotzzy unfortunately does get turned on, and the break comes in for Atlanta.
And Jay, there's still 40 seconds. I mean, there's still 40 seconds for FaZe to have. I was getting ready to say that could be the hard point that pretty much ends out this series. And right on cue, FaZe able to stay alive.
Now they're able to get on towards P1. Shotzzy just finessing around towards back alley, finds another kill. They're putting them in the trap right now. If you are Atlanta, you got to break out, and they do a great job. They find all 3 kills, and now the spawns are going to flip. This is the best case scenario right now for Atlanta.
Every time Atlanta FaZe is in a spot where they cannot allow for another kill to go the opposite direction, they end up finding that timing, and now they are the ones who are in the more preferred spot. OpTic Texas have reached 190, but for Atlanta, this hard point last time around is what got Texas such a massive lead, and now it could come back to bite them. FaZe flipped the map on its head, and now they've got a chance to bring this one back. Toward the back alley we go. Celium, turret-like, eventually drops. 2 players.
Oh my!
It's Dashy and Shotzzy who are able to lead the way as they jump back in themselves, taking it effortlessly.
That's beautiful work from OpTic. Great coordination for everyone to attack through back alley. You win those trades, you find the opening, then you take down the last player on towards the point. They get the break on one of the money hills on Mercado Hardpoint as Shotzzy flies around, finds 2. And with only 25 seconds left, now you're going to force Atlanta FaZe. The 2 players that are here have to contest this, but everybody else has to rotate. And there's a couple players from OpTic trying to cause them problems already.
They are indeed. Ghosty, he could pretty much guarantee the game right here. As Hoot goes flying forward, he's now out of the fight, and that's going to halt Ghosty's progress. So FaZe able to stay alive. Scrap points awarded to OpTic Texas. What's the number going to be? 238 to 158. 1 break is all it takes, and it could be off of this streak, Jay.
Oh, and the streak is used for the information. He's trying to let your teammates know exactly where they're coming from, but there's no trophy. No trophy. Shotzzy finds the kill. Who finds another? Last player on the point is a Beezy. He goes big. He finds 2. It's all on a Beezy. He's still staying alive. He finds all 4. Oh my God.
How in the world did a Beezy just stay alive? Shotzzy threaded the needle, but a Beezy takes down the entire team. And with that, Texas a bit terrified, a bit dazed, realizing that that score did not improve based off of that hill. But still, 12 more points to go. Can Texas close it out now?
There's 12 more points. Just got to put yourself in the best setup you possibly can to hold down towards Barbers. You are getting those spawns. It's going to fall into the hands of the player that's sitting in towards top cantinas, cutting these players down. This is it. OpTic got a hold.
And they managed to do it. Sim, the first line of defense. Can he jump in? No, he does not. 5 more points. Is this going to be it for Texas? They find 3. They find 4. And there you go. Winners bracket bound. OpTic Texas comes away with the dub. And have your moment, Dan Ghosty. Have your moment, Texas, to talk all the smack that you want. Beating Atlanta FaZe again. It's becoming a hobby at this point. 2-0 on the season, and with that, OpTic Texas now have another life come major time.
What a performance from OpTic Texas, man. Talking about the roster change at the beginning of this stage has been up and down. You get a win, you get a loss, you get a win, you get a loss. But the most important one came in this series versus Atlanta FaZe. You have to get this W to secure that winner's bracket at your own major. And they come out today, play absolutely lights out in all the respawns. clutch up at the very end of these games. They fix the fundamentals going into today, and they get it done in 4, man. What a performance from both of these teams, but OpTic Texas just wanted a little bit more. They had that extra fire because they knew how impactful this series could have been. And they get it done, man. OpTic Texas secure their winners. They take the series. And what was a wild one, Lando. A wild one indeed, my friend.
Jay, just, my God. What a game, what a series. We said Texas are going to have to be flawless in the respawns, right? They're going to have to go 3 for 3. You're not going to match up well versus Atlanta FaZe and the Search Destroys, and they were able to do it. So many questions were on this OpTic Texas lineup. They're not going to be able to dumb down these top caliber teams. They're not going to even be able to show up today versus Atlanta FaZe. They come away with the dub. That has got to feel good for every single player that sits in the starting lineup. That's going to do it for myself and Jay. Another banger between OpTic and FaZe. Puckett, take it away.
No game 5 today, says OpTic, as they close it out with
Thank you guys, you were clear.
3-1. Taking the hard point to finish things out. Name was on a start.